Yo! Wagwan, welcome back. So, today we have the normally crazy channel. It's complicated. They normally go around interviewing some crazy streetwalkers, some feminists, some random guys, some random women, and they compile these questions about dating and relationships into an amazing compilation of videos for us. So, without further ado, we're gonna dive into this video as usual.
When you first meet a guy, how do you decide if he's going to be a friend or more than a friend? And more importantly, when do you decide? Because it's often said a woman will know right away.
Oh, I don't know. I like to keep them all as friends for the first little bit.
If the vibes are good, then he can be more than a friend.
I agree, because if the vibes are good and the energy is good, then you can't really go wrong.
It's all about the vibes.
What is the difference between a friend and an acquaintance?
An acquaintance is someone that I'm just going to talk to for a day, and probably if I run into you, I'll talk to you. But a friend, I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to check up on you, I care about you.
I feel like an acquaintance is just somebody I know.
Yeah.
You know, and then a friend is somebody I talk to on a regular basis. Right. Like her.
God.
What does it mean when people say dating is more than friends?
I feel like dating, your acquaintance, not your acquaintance, your partner should be your best friend.
You're like friends with many people, but dating is like you only date this person, or you're sharing more of your personality with only one person.
Yeah, and I definitely wouldn't have sex with a friend. So that is not possible for me.
Yeah.
So would you say that the purpose of dating is sex?
Yeah, kind of. It's not the main purpose, but it is it
That's a
goes
part of
hand
it.
in hand, I would say.
It's a
part
requirement,
of
I
it,
guess you
yeah.
would say.
Yeah, but yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
If a friend expected you to provide everything, would that be a toxic relationship?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
So why is it considered toxic when friends become users, but it's normal when women expect a man to provide more than just his company?
Oh, did y'all see
Man
that
is
reaction?
a provider. But I do think it should be 50-50 equal from both.
She just had a crazy realization. She's like, oh my God, he got me in checkmate. Oh, let's go back again. See that one more time.
The man is a provider. But I do think it should be 50-50 equal from both partners.
I agree, because if you don't have any part in it, then you're really just not doing anything. And usually your partner would say something to you, but if not, then they usually don't mind. But I think it's 50-50.
A guy doesn't have to always pay. It should be both parts.
If a friend expected you to provide everything,
Yo, what's good? What's good with my dog right now? What's good with this man? Looks like he's off the fucking rockers. Look at it. Look at his eyes. He's like looking up into space trying to see if aliens flying by.
would that be a toxic relationship?
Hell yeah.
So then why is it considered toxic when friends become users, but it's normal when women expect a man to provide more than just his company?
Well, see, if I'm in a very deep, relationship with a man, it just means he should be giving his all to me.
Well, shouldn't you both be giving your all to each other?
I mean, yeah.
Yes, but the man should want to give more.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so how come, so why is it in the age of independent women, a man's value is often determined by what he provides?
Oh, wow, that kind of threw me for a loop.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think it's always based off of what he provides, but we do want a provider, probably because of history.
Honestly,
And it's just-
though,
it's
but
just how
with
we're made.
independent women, they don't need a man.
They
so
don't.
It doesn't matter what you have, because
It depends on the woman, for sure.
is wanting you, not needing you if she's independent. Now, if she's not independent, then she's for sure gonna be all on you about what you have to offer, because she don't got shit.
You need a man, because all that, I'ma go get it on my own, get the bag and run off and do all this, man. Okay, see where you at later on. When all that shit, when the ass flatten out, all the ass shots get and the titties start sagging. Yeah, when tattoos ain't looking like that, and you used to be light skinned, baddie, out the window. Go ahead and pack it up. You're gonna be looking for what? You ain't finna be looking for no female. And you ain't finna be looking for no OnlyFans. You finna look what a man. So get it locked right now. Get it on top right now. You know what I'm saying?
My dog's been in
Get your shit right, bro. I'm hella married, you know. So me and my girl for life. You know what I'm saying? But y'all other hoes, which y'all is hoes, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? But goddamn, y'all tripping now. Megan, the Stallion, I fuck with you, but I don't fuck with you like that. That shit cold, man. You killing these bitches, man. You killing the whole situation.
Yo, my dog snapped. Yo, he basically said these BBL baddies ain't gonna be baddies for much longer. So all you shorties who get the butt cheeks plugged up with them implants, who get the titties all propped up with plastic, it's good for now. All the independent women that say, I'm independent, I don't need no man. Wait a couple years. Wait 10 years. Wait a few more years when things ain't going the way you wanted them to. Who you gonna be coming back to? The men. And I think it's just a fallacy that women don't need men. If anything, women need men more than men need women. Women literally need men to survive. If we're just going to break it down into infrastructure and all the technical aspects of society, who are the ones who hold up infrastructure? Who are the ones who all hold up industries in all different areas? Men. Who are the ones who make the access that women have so much easier? The men. So if you're going to say the people who make your life easier, who end up protecting you, who end up allowing the safety that women can thrive in, that you don't need them? Delusion.
Why do women often choose to make lists of what they want in a relationship rather than what they bring to the table?
Manifestation.
Can you be more specific? What does that mean?
Like that if you say you want something in a man, you can find it. If you write it down, you can find it.
Okay. When it comes to...
I had to pause. I had to pause right there. Because the whole spiritual aspect, right, of life is important. Spirituality is important. It's important to know what you want, to be able to manifest what you want, to be able to have a vision of the things you want in your life. But at the same time, remember, it all takes work. It all takes effort. It all takes planning and preparation and execution to make these things happen. And what a lot of women fall back on is, hey, I'm gonna manifest. I'm gonna manifest the perfect guy. 6 foot, 6 figures, 6-pack. Oh my God, it's gonna be the best. And they sit around waiting. I'm gonna be an independent woman until I manifest my man. Shaking my head.
To relationships, is there anything that a woman brings to the table that a man isn't also expected to bring?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, I mean, a lot of women might say they provide children, but does a woman provide children for every man she dates?
No.
So then if women basically don't provide anything that a man doesn't also provide, why do so many women think that they're the prize? If you're friends with somebody and they expect you to treat them and pay for them all the time, stuff, we would consider that a user. But if you become more than friends with somebody and they expect more than it's expected,
Again,
why is that not a user?
Again, society's labels, man. I mean, it's the upbringing and the way people are taught it should be.
Don't women typically just have to show up and look attractive?
It could that could be a yes, but it's not even that. Like,
well, who gets the better deal?
Of course a woman do, because the looks.
Okay, don't women enjoy sex too?
Oh yeah, they enjoy it more than men.
Well, isn't sex something that's shared while money is something that's taken?
Of course.
So then who gets the better deal?
Sex.
No, I mean women get the better deal, right?
Yeah, women get the better deal.
Right, that's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
No, he's not
I'm
paying
from
attention.
Kentucky. I'm from the country, from the South, upbringing where a man's expecting to take care of a woman. That's just expected. That's how we're up. That's how we're brought up. But now the West Coast style of living that I'm more accustomed to now, after being here for 2 years, I see the more even. It's an even playing field where a woman is just as responsible as a man.
Well, right, but is it really? Because at the same time,
there's equal opportunity. I believe it's become more these days than ever.
I'm saying if a woman doesn't bring more to a relationship than a man does, and a man often brings more to a relationship than a woman does, because a man typically is seen as the provider and the protector, why is the man not considered the prize?
I feel like a man is considered a prize, at least in my perspective. If at least my man is, like, he's a, you know what I mean? Like,
because they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, then they're prize.
Okay, who gets to define what a man is supposed to be doing?
If he meets your needs.
Should a man be expected to love a woman?
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? A man is defined by whether he meets her needs. Whether he does everything for her. According to her rules.
For who she is, if a woman only loves a man for what he provides.
Well, that's what it's about, though. That's exactly the definition of a relationship between a man and a woman. Is a woman appreciates what a man has to offer.
They'll always.
Because he's a provider. He's an omega. The woman is the person that's supposed to be a nurturer, and really she's there to just procreate.
If a guy doesn't provide, he ain't gonna get the girl. So therefore, she's used. I mean, you know what I mean? She's gonna use you for your money regardless. So you're better off going with like a prostitute or something. I prefer prostitutes because, you know, you pay them, they leave at the end. A wife or something else, you gotta continue paying and paying and paying. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. My dog is off the fucking. I ain't even gonna drop all the names of all the things he's on, but he's off a lot of things right now. I'm telling you. But I'm not even hating on the dude. Like, he does have a point. Obviously, I don't agree with like the direction he was going in, but he does have a point. Like, I get it. I get why he would say that. I get that. But at the same time, look at all the things the women recently said. Those two specifically. These two right here. So convenient of you to pop up. That basically the man is supposed to be the provider. He's supposed to do and give and give and give and give. Which, at the end of the day, it's common. And men don't argue with that. I definitely agree that men should be the providers. And men should be the ones that bring a lot of value in terms of securing safety and provisioning for the household. Which is normal, right? It's biology. We all know this. But at the same time, when it comes to... I like not just these two, because I don't want to go in on them. But in general, it's seen as, okay, now she's just supposed to receive and just take and take and take and take. Where's the reciprocation? Now, if we're taking out the kids out of the equation, which is a whole separate thing, because that's a long term and that's not what everyone's doing relationships for, right? Kids are more of like if you're gonna actually spend 18 years to raise another living creature. But what does the man get for providing all these things? And you wanna know what? Let's take it in a regular relationship, in a regular friendship, right? The person who's giving and giving and giving and giving, and then there's another person who's taking and taking and taking and taking. What is that considered as? What is that considered as? That's considered using and abusing. That's considered a narcissist and a codependent. That's considered you taking and not giving anything in return. So if you see this in your friends, you would obviously see like, yo, that's a red flag. This person only hits you up or comes around you when they want something from you, but they never hit you up or call you back and tell you like, yo, like you need anything? Or they never offer or try to reciprocate or give anything back to you. It's the same thing in these situations. Come on now. Like it's very clear that these situations are imbalanced, and that to get these things balanced back, women have to learn and understand how these relationships are kind of maintained with equilibrium. Because if one side is doing their job and the other side is not functioning, we're going to get that imbalance.
What would be the incentive today for a man to get married?
Incentive?
Yeah.
Can we get a definition, please?
I mean, is there anything that a married couple can do that an unmarried couple can't?
Absolutely. They can definitely.
Yeah, the support.
What?
Microphone. You got to speak in the microphone.
Definitely more support. And honestly, like legally, they can do more things financially versus a single couple.
There's a lot of perks with that.
Can you give me some examples?
Just like
tax breaks,
home equity, like investing into longevity and wealth between your family. You can't do that when you're single with somebody. Like you can try, but it's like if you're single, you're single. If you're married, like you're in it for the long haul. So it's like you might as well just invest everything.
Is there anything that a married couple can do that an unmarried couple can't?
What?
They got rings on. They can say they're married.
Right. But is that worth the possibility of losing half of your stuff if it doesn't work out?
Oh, that is not worth half the possibility.
If
you don't sign a prenup and you get married, that's on your own thing. That's your own time. That's facts. See, they know. Prenup.
Right. And my point is, are you aware that most prenups don't hold up?
Hell yeah, he's aware.
Oh, I'm not aware because I would never get married. I know better.
Let me ask you this: if you need a prenup, why even get married in the first place?
Exactly the point. These guys are funny.
If a man.
All right, before he even continues that, right? Like there's a lot of things when it comes to marriage and prenups. Like he had a hard time, like even giving like a benefit to men of being married. And if we really look at it, most of the benefits are for women, really. The safety, security, and provisioning, and then the guaranteed of those resources after, like a split or a separation, right? Whatever it is. The thing is, I watched a video on prenups, and from this lawyer, I forgot his name, but I'll probably tag him somewhere or whatever it is, right? He was talking about like how most men go about prenups is kind of like bad, right? And I'm not saying like I'm against marriage, and I'm definitely not against marriage. Marriage is beneficial in a lot of aspects in terms of like a family unit and creating a family, right? And also for like longevity purposes. But if you don't do it right, it's extremely detrimental. And even with prenups, it's extremely detrimental. But this video I watched, he basically broke down why you need to do prenups properly to really get the full benefit and have a stronger, more secure prenup. Because most men literally just make a fucking bullshit prenup and call it a prenup, and then it's thrown out, and then they wonder why did she rip up my prenup and take me for everything I got. Use the proper steps and make a solid prenup as tight as you can.
And asked you to sign a prenuptial agreement, would you be okay with that, or would you be offended, or what would your reaction be?
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be making a lot of money, so let's sign it, because you ain't taking mine. anything. You ain't taking mine either.
Well, right, but I'm just saying, you know, then understandably, wouldn't a man have every right to ask for a prenuptial agreement since, I mean, do women typically marry men who have less or more money than they do?
Most, I mean...
I don't know. Nowadays, there's a lot of bums out there, so I don't even know.
When we're talking about most, it's like...
Microphone, you gotta speak in the microphone.
When we're talking about most, it's not really like most because every woman is different, but in all actuality, they all want an omega male, which is a provider.
Well, okay, let me ask you this. If all women are so different, why do we have the expression, know how to treat a woman? Wouldn't that imply that there's a universal nature that all women exhibit?
This is true.
That is true.
That is with emotional intelligence. That is with...
Microphone.
That's with emotional intelligence. That's with nurturing your woman, especially when she is pregnant or postpartum. Also, just like being a support system for like her when she feels like she can't really like get through the day or like get through the week or like a job or like goals. Like
so
your man
we gotta
is supposed
provide
to be
and
your
have
best friend, and if he's
all
not
of
your
those
best friend, then
on
he's
top of
not
everything.
for you at all. And then everything, like if he's not your best friend, he like would for sure question everything. So then going back to like the whole like prenup thing in a marriage, if this man is really your best friend, he wouldn't ask for you to sign a prenup unless he doesn't trust you. Exactly. That's what most men do.
The truth comes out after all the dancing around the question with the words and all the fucking trickery. I don't even know, but like I wouldn't say she was like trying to trick us, but she was just not getting to the point. Basically, she got to the point. She doesn't trust a man who doesn't give prenups. She took a whole 2 minutes to say that, but she got to the point. And the thing is, you can clearly see that in this situation, she clearly requires everything of a man. Obviously, she said before, okay, provide for me. Be the omega, another fancy word that she's thrown out there to seem, you know, extremely smart, right? And on top of that, have super strong emotional intelligence. Be my rock. Be my emotional support. Be my foundation. Do everything to make me happy. Be my best friend. My bestest of friend. And then, give me everything you got. Give me guaranteed half of everything you got. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is looking terrible. This is looking terrible.
Is that prenup is a signal of they don't trust you. So it's like, what's the point of getting married anyways if you don't trust me?
What is the difference between a romantic relationship versus friends with benefits?
A romantic relationship is basically where you guys have boundaries, so you are only seeing each other. A friends with benefits is basically you're allowed to date otherwise. It's kind of like a fuck buddy.
Friends with benefits is just sex and no strings attached.
A romantic relationship considers like mainly dates, having a good time, being honest.
Who is more likely to want friends with benefits, men or women?
Men.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's like a stereotype. I feel like it's just men. I don't know. I would rather be in a committed relationship, so.
It depends, actually. It just depends on the person.
I think lately the women are taking a strong hold on that.
I think it's women. I think men end up being harbored.
Being what?
Harbored, like they end up being taken advantage of. They just don't know it.
That's very surprising because, I mean, let me ask you this, right? If most men just want sex, then why aren't most relationships friends with benefits?
Ooh. Well.
Wait, hold on. I didn't catch the question. I'm kind of confused on the question. If most men want sex, why aren't most relationships friends with benefits?
Because, I mean, let me ask you this, right? If most men just want sex, then why aren't most relationships friends with benefits?
Ooh. Well, Because I think the women, it's about when they want it, how they want it, and I think that they just ultimately say that's how it is.
Okay. Well, do you think women are attracted to male dominance?
Ooh, absolutely.
Well, if that's true, then aren't women exhibiting the ultimate dominance by requiring those terms?
Yes.
So then how is that possible when that's a catch-22? Like women they're attracted to male dominance, but they want a man to submit to their terms.
It happens.
What does it mean when women say pussy is power?
Okay. I don't say that. But
I don't say that, but that don't make a man do anything for the right one.
Why do so many women think they have the golden pussy when every woman has one?
Everyone don't have no golden, but some do.
What makes a pussy golden?
I actually don't know. I've been told I got it, but that doesn't mean I necessarily know what it is.
Let me think. What makes a pussy golden?
I think they wrote a song about it. It's called WAP.
It's called, you mean WAP?
Yeah.
WAP?
He's talking about WAP.
Yep.
Is it WAP or WAP?
Yeah, it's WAP. W-A-P.
When a woman says pussy.
Yo, imagine a shorty telling you like she got that WAP. She got that WAP. You ever ran into a shorty with some WAP? WAP?
This is power.
Shorty got
That
that
means
WAP.
she's using that pussy to get
WAP.
money. And what do people say? Money is power.
Why do so many women think they have the golden pussy when every woman has one?
Not every woman has a golden pussy.
Okay. So what makes pussy good as opposed to not good?
What makes a good pussy? Great hygiene, pineapples, water, preferably Kangen water, alkaline water. You need the pH level to be very balanced, ladies. Also, you need to use Honey Pot, which is a really good brand. You don't want to use that regular always. This is not it. You need organic cotton on your vagina. If you don't have that, your pussy needs some help.
Your vagina.
Power is a different thing with women nowadays, but nah, it ain't just the sex. They come with other shit. They mess with your mind. They mess with your mind too.
Is it any wonder that prostitution is the world's oldest profession?
No. It's since the oldest times, I'm sure it's not always that connection that's needed, but it's always needed for that expression, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay, and what's the difference between using power and abusing power?
Using power, abusing power, look, man, Spider-Man, you got responsibilities, kid. I don't know exactly how it went, but use them the right way. Don't abuse them.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Thank you.
Spider-Man.
Original Peter Parker. I know you're talking about Maguire, right?
Yes.
All right, cool, nice. I'm fucking with my man. Y'all.
All right, so side note. OG Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. Then, what's his name? Tom Holland. Then Andrew Garfield. In that order. No exceptions.
Check in this channel, man. Stay tuned.
All right, yo. So, that is it. So, what are your thoughts? Leave them down below. Let me know. Cause I'm generally curious. I want to know if you think these ladies' trains of thoughts were accurate. I want to know what you thought of the other side of the coin, and I really want to know your ranking of Spider-Man. Which one is the best? Tobey, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland? Leave those down below.